Imagine walking into a bright street, hearing the hustle of cafes, the chatter of shoppers, and then stopping at a door that never opens because there's no one inside. The chair is empty, the scissors lie silent, and the only sound you hear is the echo of missed opportunity. It feels like a punch to the gut, right? You've poured time, money, and dreams into a place that should be buzzing, yet all you get is the hollow click of a closed sign. More than 30% of new retail locations never break even in their first year, and the barbershop mystery is one of the most striking examples of that hidden failure. What's the secret reason some shops stay empty, and how can you fix it before you spend another dollar? Stay with me because the answer may surprise you. I'm a business strategy storyteller who has spent years watching owners turn empty chairs into full bookings. And I've seen the same pattern repeat over and over. A barbershop looks simple. A chair, scissors, a mirror. But underneath that simplicity lies a web of decisions that can either fill that chair or leave it forever vacant. In the next few minutes, we'll peel back the layers of this mystery, uncover 5 hidden traps that keep any store empty, and give you a 3-step action plan you can start using today. By the end, you'll know exactly what to check before you sign a lease, set a price, or launch a marketing campaign. First, let's talk about location. Most entrepreneurs think any place with a road is good enough. They picture a quiet side street, low rent, maybe a little parking, and assume that's a win. But visibility, walk-ins, and complementary traffic matter more than distance alone. A recent foot traffic study showed that businesses located within 150 feet of a coffee shop or a gym enjoy 45% higher conversion rates. Think about it. People who are already out, already spending, are more likely to step in for a quick trim. When a shop sits on a dead-end lane with no foot traffic, even the best haircut won't bring customers through the door. I remember talking to a barber who chose a cheap rent on a quiet cul-de-sac because the landlord offered a discount. He set up shop, opened the doors, and waited. Days turned into weeks, and the only customers were the occasional passerby who stopped out of curiosity. He later realized that the street had no other businesses, no coffee shop, no gym, nothing that would bring people past his window. It had the perfect chair, but the perfect location for a barber is one where people are already moving. Ask yourself, who walks past my door, and what need am I fulfilling for them? If the answer is nobody, you found the first leak. Now, let's move to pricing. Pricing too low can signal low quality, while pricing too high scares budget-conscious clients away. The sweet spot is where perceived value meets local buying power. I saw a shop in an upscale neighborhood charge $15 for a basic cut. The price seemed reasonable on paper, but in a community where a premium cut often costs $25 or more, $15 felt cheap and, oddly enough, low quality. The owner thought a lower price would attract more customers, but instead, it created doubt. Use the price anchoring technique. Display a premium package first, then a mid-tier option. This way, the mid-tier looks like a great deal, and customers feel they're getting value. If you've ever felt confused by a price list, hit the like button. You're not alone. Take a moment right now, pull out your phone and look at the price list of the nearest barber. Does it feel right for the area? If the numbers don't line up with the neighborhood's vibe, that's a red flag you can't ignore. Marketing is the third hidden trap. Many new shops rely on word of mouth alone, assuming that a great haircut will spread like wildfire. In today's world, a digital presence is non-negotiable. 70% of local search queries end up on a business's Google My Business page. If you're missing that, you're invisible to anyone searching for a haircut nearby. A thriving barbershop I visited has a fully optimized profile, weekly before and after photos, and a direct booking link. Every happy client is prompted to leave a 5-star review, and those reviews stack up, pushing the shop to the top of search results. Set up a free Google My Business
Here's the
profile,
photo of the storefront.
post a photo
Notice
each
the
week,
details
and
on
ask
the
every
awning.
satisfied
I see.
customer for a
Very
quick
clear.
review. It's simple, but the impact is massive. Do you have a story about a place that seemed invisible online? Drop a comment below. I love hearing those experiences. And if this is blowing your mind, Hit that subscribe button and let's keep exploring together because the next two traps are even more eye-opening. Now, let's dive into the fourth trap, the service experience itself. Even if the location is perfect, the price is right, and the marketing is solid, a poor service experience will drive customers away faster than any other factor. Think about the first time you walked into a shop and felt the vibe. Was the staff friendly? Did the space feel clean and inviting? Did the barber listen to what you wanted? A single negative interaction can turn a potential regular into a one-time visitor. Consistency is key. Train every employee to greet each client by name, offer a complimentary beverage, and confirm the desired style before picking up the scissors. Small gestures build trust and make people want to return. And finally, the fifth trap, failing to adapt. Markets change, trends shift, and consumer expectations evolve. A barber who sticks to the same old haircut menu for years without introducing new styles or services will quickly become outdated. Keep an eye on industry trends, attend workshops, and listen to client feedback. Introduce modern services like beard grooming, scalp massages, or even a loyalty program that rewards repeat visits. Adaptation shows that you care about staying relevant and meeting the evolving needs of your customers. If any of these resonates with you, smash that like button. It tells me we're on the right track. And remember, the journey from empty chair to fully booked schedule starts with recognizing these hidden traps. In the next part, we'll break down a 3-step action plan you can implement today, so stay tuned. Even before you start tweaking the price tag or polishing the storefront, you need a clear roadmap that tells you exactly where to focus your energy. That's why I'm breaking the next few minutes into a 3-step action plan you can put into motion today, no matter whether you're a fresh-cut barber just opening the doors or a seasoned stylist looking to revive a quiet chair. First step is the audit. Grab a notebook or open a fresh document and write down everything that currently defines your business. Start with the basics: the address, square footage, number of chairs, hours you're open, and the services you list on your website or flyer. Then move to the intangible elements. What does a new client hear when they walk in? What do you say on the phone? What do your online reviews actually mention? This isn't just a checklist. It's a mirror that shows you the gaps between perception and reality. For each item, ask yourself a simple question. Does this element attract the kind of customer I want, or does it push them away? Mark the answers in green for strengths and red for weaknesses. When you finish, you'll have a visual map of the exact points where the business is leaking potential revenue. Second step is the quick win implementation. From the audit, pick the 3 to 5 items that are low effort but high impact. Maybe you discovered that your Google profile is missing photos of the interior. A quick photo shoot with a smartphone can fix that in an afternoon. Perhaps the booking phone line is answered by a monotone voice. A short training session on greeting customers by name and offering a beverage can transform the first impression. Another common quick win is adding a clear call to action on every social post. Something as simple as tap the link to book your cut now, paired with a direct booking link. Implement these changes one by one, measuring the response each time. If you notice a spike in appointment requests after adding a before and after photo, you've just uncovered a lever you can pull again and again. Third step is the monitor and iterate loop. No plan stays perfect forever, so you need a system that keeps the feedback flowing. Set a weekly rhythm where you review the key metrics you care about: the number of new bookings, the average time between appointments, and the sentiment of recent reviews. If a metric moves in the right direction, double down on the tactics that caused it. If it stalls or dips, revisit the audit and look for another quick win to test. The secret here is consistency. A single sprint won't turn an empty chair into a full schedule, but a disciplined cycle of testing, learning, and adjusting will gradually tighten the funnel until customers start showing up without prompting. Now that you have the 3 steps laid out, let's talk about the mindset that makes them work. The biggest mistake many entrepreneurs make is treating a business like a static product rather than a living experience. Think of your shop as a conversation that never truly ends. Every time a client steps through the door, they're not just buying a haircut, they're buying a feeling of being seen, heard, and respected. When you audit, you're listening to that conversation. When you implement quick wins, you're speaking clearly. When you monitor, you're ensuring the dialogue stays relevant. This dynamic approach keeps the shop alive, adaptable, and always ready for the next wave of customers. I want to hear from you now. Have you ever taken a quick win step that transformed your business overnight? Maybe a simple change to your online bio or a new greeting that made clients linger longer. Drop a comment below and share the details. The community thrives on those real-world stories. And if you've ever felt stuck, let us know what part of the audit feels most daunting. We can dive deeper into that in a future video. Before we wrap up, let's revisit the 5 hidden traps we uncovered earlier. Remember, location alone doesn't guarantee foot traffic. Pricing must match perceived value. Marketing must be visible where people search. The service experience has to feel personal and consistent. And finally, adaptation is the engine that keeps you ahead of trends. The 3-step plan is your toolbox for dismantling each of those traps, one piece at a time. By auditing, you pinpoint the exact trap you're falling into. By executing quick wins, you start fixing it immediately. By monitoring, you stay ahead of the next trap before it even appears. If any of this resonated with you,
behold,
give the video a
the treasure
thumbs
we
up.
sought.
It tells
Wow,
the
it's
algorithm
incredible.
that you found
What is
the
inside?
content
Let's open
valuable,
it.
and it helps more entrepreneurs discover these insights. And if you're new here, consider subscribing and ringing the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into the hidden mechanics of small business success. We've got a whole series lined up, from mastering the art of local SEO to building loyalty programs that actually work. Each episode builds on the last, turning the mystery of the empty barber shop into a clear, actionable roadmap for any service-based business. Remember, the journey from an empty chair to a fully booked schedule isn't a single dramatic leap. It's a series of intentional, measured steps. Start with the audit today. Pick one quick win you can implement this afternoon, and set a reminder to review your numbers next week. The momentum you create now will compound, and soon you'll hear the sound you've been waiting for. The gentle hum of a bustling shop, the chatter of satisfied clients, and the steady rhythm of appointments filling your calendar. Thank you for staying with me through this deep dive. I'm excited to see how you apply these strategies in your own shop or service business. Keep the conversation going in the comments. Smash that like button if you found value, and don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes business breakdowns. Until next time, keep sharpening those skills, stay adaptable, and watch those empty chairs turn into a thriving community hub.